In this particular video, I will discuss about conditional and looping statements in Python. So far, we have viewed the program as a sequence of instructions that are followed one after the other. While there is a fundamental programming concept, it is not sufficient in itself to solve every problem. So we need to be able to alter the sequential flow of the program to suit a particular situation. So what happens is like in the usual cases, after S1, S2 is going to be executed. After this, S3 will be executed, and after that, S4 will be executed. In some cases, depending upon some condition, you want to execute S3 and S4. So, if the condition is true in S2, you want to execute S3. If the condition is false, you want to execute S4. You want to skip this S3 here. So, in this particular case, it is important to write the following construct in order to solve this particular problem. So control structures allows us to alter this sequential flow, programming flow. So there are some control structures that will help you to alter the programming flow here. In this particular video, we will learn about the decision structure, which are the statements that allow a program to execute the different sequence of the instructions for the different cases, allowing the program to choose an appropriate course of action. So in this example, we'll give you the clear picture. What happens? There are three different inputs here: 40, minus 22, 26. So user is going to enter the temperature. If the user is going to enter 40, so is 40 is greater than 40 here? Yes, the condition is true. So heat stroke danger is going to be executed for the first condition. Minus 22, is it less than minus 20? Yes. For this, the second condition is going to be true. So this forced bite danger is going to be executed. What about the third one? Is 26 is less than 40? Now the condition is false. 26 is cannot be greater than 40, and 26 is it less than minus 20? Condition false. So what happens? This particular case, 26 is greater than minus 20. Yes, the condition is true, and 26 is less than 40. Yes. For the third thing, the you decide is going to be executed. So there are, depending upon these three input, three different statement will be executed. So this is what the output. The first output will be the heat stroke danger. The second output will be the frost bite danger, and the third will be the you decide. So how does the Python if statement is written? If condition. If there is a condition, then the body is going to be executed. The body is a sequence of one or more statement indented under the if condition. So there may be hundreds of conditions under the if. If this condition is true, then only those body will be executed. If it is false, then some other statement will be executed. First, the condition in the heading is evaluated. If the condition is true, the sequence of the statement in the body is executed and the control passes to the next statement in the program. If the condition is false, the statement in the body are skipped, the control passes to the next statement in the program. So here there is a condition is true. Yes, the condition is true. The statement going to be executed one after the other. If this condition is false, then the statement will be some other statement will be executed. So like this, this is a flowchart for this. Okay, if else conditions. So what are the different simple conditions that we are having? X, if it is less than or equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to. So suppose if I take x and y, if x can be less than y, or x can be greater than y, or x can be equal to y, that is also possible. So this is to check whether x is less than y, x is greater than y, or x is equal to or x is not equal to y. So that is also one more condition. So all these are the simple conditions that are being used in the if else statements. Okay. So here there is a simple condition over here. If 3 is less than 4, is condition is true. What about this? 3 4s are 12. 12 is less than 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, this condition is false. Okay, so this condition is false. What about this? Both are true. Okay, hello and hello. So it is true. Is it less than? Hello is less than hello. Yes, condition is true because this h is different. This is h is different. So we can say that the ASCII value of h is 65, somewhere around less than this capital H ASCII value is less than the small h value. So it is going to be true here. So if the statements are used as the guarded condition, only execute a statement if the condition is true. Another programming pattern: do one thing or the other. So if there is a logical expression here, this expression is true, statement 1 is executed, or else the statement n is executed, or else if it is a false, statement 1 is executed and the statement n is going to be executed. Like this, there is a logical expression that is going to decide like what statement you want to execute. Okay. So here, what is the output of these two dialogues here, 3.78 and 2.59? So 3.78, is it greater than 3.5? Yes. This condition is true. The Dean list is going to be executed here. So this will be the output, will be a Dean list. And what about the second one? Is 2.59, is it greater than 3.5? No. So work harder. So the first output will be a Dean list and the second will be work harder. Okay. Now, Python two-way decisions can be implemented by attaching an else clause onto the if clause. So if condition here and the statements are executed, else statement are executed. So depending upon this condition is true, statements are executed, or else these statements will be executed, else part. So what about this? When the Python first encounters this structure, it first validates the condition. If the condition is true, the statement under the if are executed. If the condition are false, statement under the else are executed. In either case, the statements following the if else are executed after either set of the statements are executed. So after if, you want to execute the statements if the condition if is true, or else you want to skip those conditions and want to execute some other statements, that also can be done, okay, using the if else statements. So here they are following are the results of this three test three sets marks. So we want to calculate the average. So what is the average of this? Average is 40, and here the average comes around 70, and third average comes around 89. Okay. So here we want to calculate average, and average is less than 0. The first case, average is not less than 0. It is greater than greater than 0. So else part will be executed. If 40, is it less than 75? Yes, the condition is true. So the first thing will be the passing. Okay. And second is 70, is it less than 75? For the second condition, yes. So again here also passing, and for the third case here 89 is this 89 cannot be less than 0, and 89 is less than 75. No, so it is not less than 75. It's greater than 75. So the third output will be a nice. So like this, we can get the output of the three. So this is a multi-way where we have more than one conditions to check. Okay, so we making use of the if else condition here. So imagine we need to take 5-way decisions using nesting. If else statements would have nested 4 levels deep. So instead of this, we can go for if or elf statements if you have this. Okay. So here one more example is been given. 30, temperature is 30. So 30 is less. Is it less than 0? Condition is false. Okay, so 30 is less than 10, condition is false. 30 is it less than 20, condition is false. 30 is it less than 30, is it true here? 30 is less than 30, so condition is false. Okay, so condition 30 is always equal to 30. Okay, so it is like else part will be executed. So all these conditions becoming false. Okay, so all these are becoming false, so the else part hot will be executed. Okay. If condition 1 case statement 1, condition 2 case statement 2, condition 3 statement, else default statement. So these are the two-way decisions. Like if condition is true, you want to execute some statement. If there is condition is false, you want to execute some other statements like that. Okay. This forms any number of mutually exclusive code blocks. So Python validates each condition in turns, looking for the first one, that is, if the condition is found, the statement is indented under that condition executed, and the control passes to the next statement under the if elf else. If none are true, the statement under the else are performed. So this is what I have discussed in this video. If you like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.